What's up everyone, it's Matt from Surf City TCG. Today I'm in the top right playing Golbez Crystal Collector again. This is a Dimir commander from the upcoming Final Fantasy set. He's a 1/4 human wizard that says whenever an artifact you control enters, surveil one. So nice wording because it does affect any tokens that come in. You don't have to cast them to get that surveil one, it's quite easy. And then at the beginning of your end step, if you have 4 or more artifacts, return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8 or more artifacts, all opponents lose life equal to the creature's power, the one that you return to your hand. So this deck seeks to get some big power creatures into the graveyard, return them, and kind of hit everyone for tons of damage. The best creatures to return are ones that can have a high power. Like, for example, there's a couple that have power equal to the number of artifacts you control, but there are some just high base power creatures as well, like Metalwork Colossus, and even something like Troll of Khazad-dûm, which has swamp cycling for 1, can be very good because it's got a high power, you keep getting it back to your hand, and then you can keep discarding it via swamp cycling to get it back in the graveyard and keep reusing for Golbez's ability. In the bottom right, Flamewar, Streetwise Operative. We're going to start on the motorcycle side because that's the side he's typically going to come down on. He's got Living Metal, which means he is a creature, doesn't have to be crewed as long as it's your turn, but on other turns he's a vehicle and therefore not a creature. He's got Menace and Death Touch, so very hard to block. At 2/1, even like blocking with 2 creatures means they're both going to die. You know, if you've got 2 tokens that you can block with, that's fine because they're kind of throwaway. But otherwise, he's pretty tough to block because you're going to lose pretty much anything you blocked with. And then when he deals damage, you exile cards equal to the number of damage you dealt. They have intel counters. You can get those into your hand later when he flips over to his other side by paying 1, discarding your hand, putting all those cards that you've exiled into your hand. So very aggressive deck. He comes out swinging, he deals a lot of damage, he's hard to block, and he lets you draw a ton of cards. Like, you dump your hand, and then by the time you do, you've usually hit a couple times and probably pumped him, and you're drawing 5, 7, maybe even 9 or 11 or 13 cards. So very strong commander and really kind of surprisingly good, I thought. In the bottom left, the Mycotyrant. 3 mana for a star, Elder Fungus. He's got Trample, and his power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control that are either fungi or saplings. At the beginning of your end step, you create X 1/1 fungus creatures with, quote, this creature can't block, where X is the number of times you descended this turn. Descended means a permanent was put into your graveyard from anywhere, a permanent card. So this distinction actually quite matters because it doesn't see tokens. Although tokens do technically hit your graveyard for the purposes of death triggers, tokens are not permanent cards. It's that word card that is quite important here, and that makes this far less powerful, but that does not mean that this is not a powerful commander. He can pump out tons and tons of fungi, and really get out of hand with all of the Golgari sacrifice and graveyard shenanigans that you would expect. In the top left, Zurgo Stormrender, Mardu for 3/3 with Mobilize 1, meaning when he attacks, he also creates a 1/1 red warrior that's tapped and attacking whoever you want. And then if a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, either you draw a card if it was attacking, or each opponent loses 1 life. So the cool thing you can do at Zurgo is deal your damage with the attackers, and then while they're still considered attacking and you're still in combat, you can then sacrifice them to draw a card if you have some sort of sacrifice outlet. Because, you know, the smart play is, if you're playing against Zurgo, is to not block their tokens because you don't want them to draw cards. You'd rather take the 1 damage. But if they have a way to sacrifice the tokens, you can't really stop them from drawing. So that's what this deck's looking to do. Enjoy the game. I'll keep my opener.
I will also keep my opener. Alright.
Nice.
Everybody have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Draw. I'll play this Caves of Koilos. Take 1 and play a Hinterland Sanctifier and pass.
Draw. Minamo School at Water's Edge. I'm just gonna pay 1 and Swamp Cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm and pass.
Arid Mesa, crack it, get a Surveil land, pass.
Alright, draw. Tapped land pass.
Tap draw. Play a Fetid Heath. Tap for white black. Pinging myself again. For Bartolome del Presidio. Gain a life back.
El Presidente.
And then we'll swing for 1 at Slough Bay. We'll welcome.
Alright, take the one.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Get slubbered. Tap of keep draw. Play Underground Sea. Cast the guy. Pass.
Luxury suite.
What kind of snacks you got in there? In the luxury
Snacks?
suite.
I don't know, man.
How do you not know? It's your suite.
Like fucking.
Ben's on tilt already.
Yeah, I don't know. Again.
Ben's
Draw.
stressed. He had a bad day.
Shizo Death Storehouse. And 2 for Lightning Greaves, pass.
Tap. Draw. Mountain. And then tap 3. Take 1. Play Zurgo. Gain it back. Swing. We'll swing for 1 at Chabin.
Block.
Yeah, block. You won't do it.
Can't block. It's an artifact.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And then
shame.
I'll pass.
Tap up, keep draw. Shipwreck Marsh. Three for a Mirrodin Besieged. I'm going to choose Mirren, the first mode, which is if I cast an artifact, I make a 1/1 mirror. That's it.
Okay. Tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
Ugh. Gross.
Tap a Soul Ring for an Arcane Signet.
Okay. This guy.
Tap 1 for a Dark Ritual. Pay 2 for Mycosynth Wellspring. Fetch up a basic. Put it in my hand. It's a swamp.
Jeez, this ramp is...
Play land for turn.
Just kill Flamewar
Play Shadow Spear with the one floating. Pay 2 to equip Shadow Spear.
You get the same cards every time I've seen you play this.
Yeah, I heard you're supposed to
I-
shuffle. I don't know. Like, I think that might be one of the rules.
You see me put the 6 down? Yeah, I do that every time, and I always get Shadow Spear. Swing at... How big is Bartolome? 2-1?
2-1.
Swing at Surf for 3.
Sure, take 3.
1, 2, 3. Gain 3. Flip. Pass turn.
Untap and draw. Hmm. Interesting. Play Mosswort Bridge, Hideaway 4. Top 4 cards. I'm going to put this card on the bottom of that, and then these on the bottom. And tap 2 for Golgari Thug. Lightning Greaves. Swing at Ben. For
Take
1.
Take it.
Pass.
Got him.
Untap.
Only 40 more of those.
Play a Castle Ardenvale tapped his land for turn. Tap for 2. 1 in the white. Take 1 again. For a Dollmaker shop. Move to combat. We'll swing Zurgo at Ben. We'll swing the Sanctifier at Surf. And we'll swing Bartolome down at you, Slubba. 2 attack triggers. 1/1 warrior comes in. That's also going at Ben. And then I will make 3 1/1 toys.
I will take the 2.
Take 4.
Damn, you make a 1/1 for each player. That's pretty good. I'll block. You just sent a 1/2 at me, right?
And then I will gain 4.
You just sent a 1/2 at me, right?
Yep.
I'll block it.
They will bounce.
Damn, that Dollmaker shot pretty good. I didn't realize it made 1 per player.
Yeah, it's very good. And I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Oh, sorry. On end step, everybody else will take 1 because the warrior. Sorry, before you get too far into your turn.
Okay. Play a Morphic Pool as land for turn. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Tap 4. I'll cast Crystal Skull Isu Spyglass. I can look at the top at any time. I can play historic lands and cast historic spells off the top, and it taps for a blue. So that's going to trigger both of these. Doesn't really matter what order I do, I guess. I'll make a mirror. And that's going to trigger Golbez too. So I'll surveil 1 twice. Guess I want that on top. So I'll leave it on top twice. And then tap 1. Cast a Springleaf Drum. So I'll surveil 1 twice again from this entering and from the mirror entering. And I'll pass after that. Oh, sorry, end step, I have not enough. I only have, oh, I do have 4 artifacts, so I get to return a creature. So I'll return the troll to my hand.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Swampland for turn. Tap 1 for a Iron Apprentice. ETBs with a +1/+1. And then tapping 5 for Archfiend of Ifnir.
Really?
I only have 1 card in hand. So I'm going to tap 1, discard my hand. So I'm discard 1, so everything gets -1/-1.
I'll sack all 3 toys to Bartolome.
I'll tap Springleaf Drum for blue.
So everybody will take 3 from Zurgo.
Yeah, that kind of shuts me. That Archfiend kind of shuts me out of the game.
Shuts everyone out of every game.
Yeah.
Sack the Mycosynth Wellspring to Flamewar, convert it. +1 counter. Get a basic to my hands.
The Archfiend gives
Bounce it.
counters, you guys, not Ryan.
Bounce it.
-1 counters. Your stuff all is -1 counters, except for Bartolome.
Oh, yeah.
It's not till end of turn.
Oh, sick.
It's just Toxrill.
Yeah.
Ben doesn't play Toxrill, but plays Toxrill other version.
Swing at Ryan with Flamewar. It's 4 damage.
Do you have mana up?
Nope.
I'll take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pass turn.
Okay, jeez. Untap. Do I even want to dredge this?
We have to
What's
kill
a-
it
what's a-
before he untaps or it's over.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to dredge. Draw. Land for turn. Yeah, I got no removal. Tap for a green. Cast a Wild Growth. Enchanting this land. I will just tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for a World Shaper. Equip Lightning Greaves, swing Ryan.
What is it?
3/3. On attack, I'll mill 3 cards. Altar of Dementia, Milliken, Matzalantli, no lands. I will pass turn.
Alright. Untap. and draw.
The Bartolome
Um,
should be at 2, right? Because you
Yeah,
one gets-
technically in total. And
it
then
does
these are just
it does
everyone.
actually like net them out. You don't have both.
Yeah. Do you? I understand that the demon's the bigger issue, but does anybody have any removal for Flamewar?
If you can deal with the Archfiend, then I can deal with that. Sure.
Okay.
Alright, this should have fell off because it's not a creature anymore.
Oh, interesting.
I'll play a mountain as land for turn. And then tap for 3. Yeah, I'll just do it now. Stroke of Midnight, the demon. You get a 1/1 human. Move. So Surf, you have
Cleric is back.
0.
Oh no.
What's the Iron or Prunus? A 2/2 bin?
It's a 1/1.
It's a 1/1.
Oh, okay, sweet. Move to combat. Swing Sanctifier at Surf. Zurgo at Sleba. Bartolome at Ben. Attack trigger again, 1/1 warrior. That will also go at Ben. Make 3 toys. So Surf's got the Sanctifier. Ben, you've got Bartolome and the 1/1 warrior, and then Slubbo, you got Zurgo.
I'll take 4.
Hinterland does 0.
Block.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to cycle this troll when I had that Spring Leaf mana. Do you guys care if I do that?
No, you're good.
No.
And then
That's
Slubbo's
fine.
at 2. And
Is
then you've
Bartolome
got-
a 4?
Yes,
Two.
4. So you've got a 4/3, and a 1/1.
Alright, take the 1/1, block the Bartolome.
Okay. After damage, I'll sack the warrior to Bartolome, giving him another counter, and draw a card. I would have gained another 4 life from the rabbit. And I'll pass.
I don't know. Like, is Ben even still the problem? Now that the Archfiend's
No.
gone, I think
No,
you're the
no.
problem, Ryan.
Ryan's the problem.
But I did.
That's fine. I was
did
just
make a
asking.
deal.
Yeah, I was asking
Well-
a question. I mean, Ben does have the ability to draw way more cards than I do.
That's true.
He's also gaining
Yeah.
like a shit ton of life every rotation.
I don't care about that. Untap, upkeep, draw. Wait, where's that? Oh, I put it into play. This should have been into my hand, the sewers. Oh shit, I shuffled away my answer. I'm stupid. I forgot it was on top. Whoops.
Oh.
I swear.
Well,
Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm bad. That was not intentional. Yeah, I don't have an answer in that case.
What is this answer for?
Well, he asked if I could. Well, I sort of implied that I would deal with Flamewar if he dealt with the other. But
Okay.
I suppose that wasn't really like necessary. It's like he wanted to deal with it also. Anyway, I can't deal with it now, so it is what
at
it
the
is.
very least, I feel like it should at least buy me a little favor from the table.
Oh yeah, for sure. I greatly appreciate it. Gonna play this Undercity Sewers. I'll surveil this Dimir Aqueduct into the graveyard. Historic lands. Oh, you played a land. Right. cast this forensic gadgeteer. When I cast an artifact, I investigate, and my artifact activated abilities cost 1 less, but not less than 1. I have how many artifacts? 1, 2. It's not very many. Okay. Not doing anything else. Move to end step. Nothing happens. Pass.
Draw. Mountain land for turn. Tap the Soul Ring for cranial plating.
Yikes.
Equip creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control, and I can pay 1 to equip, or I can pay 2 black to equip it at instant speed.
Yep.
I'm not the problem anymore.
How many artifacts you got, including that?
6.
Yikes.
Tap 3 for Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Legendary artifact, when ETBs, I discard any number of cards, then draw them any +1. Beginning my end step, if I descend it, I put a boar counter. If there's 3, I flip it, and it turns into a land. So I'm going to discard 2 cards, Trash for Treasure and a Mountain, and then I'll draw 3. Then I'll tap 2 for a Mind Stone. Tapping the Mind Stone, equipping Cranial Plating to Flamewar. 3/1/1s. How big is this? 2. Y'all think Surf blocks this? Oh.
Yes.
This commander's pretty cheap. I think he would, actually.
Yeah.
I think he would.
I'll go ahead and I'll block for sure.
I know you block. Yeah, coming at Surf. So
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 11. An 11/2. Menace
Okay.
Death Touch.
Before blocks. Tap. Yeah, this for blue. Blue, black. Flash out a Weeping Angel.
Ooh. Okay.
Double block.
Yep. Way more down.
No one expects the Weeping Angel.
That's a sick card. I've never seen that.
Right? The only
It's
problem
like-
is it's like, this is the first time I've ever cast it, but so we'll see how it ends up, but it's easy to turn off once it's down.
Move to end step. I did descend this turn, so I'll put a counter on Brass Tunnel Grinder and pass.
I have some triggers. I investigate and I make a mirror, and that will let me surveil 1 twice. Put a treasure vault into the graveyard.
Wait, does your stuff die, or am I misunderstanding? Like you double blocked?
It has first strike.
I see.
So
Okay.
it has like death touch,
It
but
kills
the
it
death
first,
touch
yeah.
like shuffles it in. And he
Mm.
put it in the command zone. You
I
can
see.
go. I'm just deciding on this surveil.
All right, on tap. I'm gonna dredge 4. Golgari Thug will go to my hand.
Stay on top.
Forest, Necroblossom, Snarl, Living Death. So my commander cares about descending, which is permanents entering the graveyard. So that's 3 permanents. Keep track of that.
Two people with descent cards. Never thought I'd see the day.
Brass's Tunnel Grinder's good. It's OP.
Yeah, that card's great.
2. I'll just do this first. 3 for Mycotyrant. 2 for the Thug again. And then, let's see. Who's the problem? This doesn't really matter.
Literally everyone but me.
Ben, you're always
That's what I was
just
gonna
trying
say.
to deflect. You know,
Just look at the board state, Ryan.
your commander costs what, 2 more? You've got the mana.
Would you triple block with your toys to kill this?
Yep.
He would. Well, actually, he might not want to, because then he'll get all those things out.
Wait,
Wait,
what's giving the
you-
lands? If something dies, he gets a.
You want him to block. Yeah, when World Shaper
Your
dies, you
own
get all your
creature.
lands.
Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah, obviously, I thought he was getting land somehow. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. So 3 coming at Ryan. I'll do my flips first. Mill 3, Undergrowth Stadium, Swamp, Overgrowth Tomb.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta not block
Don't
that, Ryan.
block it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just gonna block it once.
Or
Wait,
yeah,
what is it
just
then?
don't kill
Isn't
it.
it a
Yeah,
3-1?
don't kill it.
Oh, it's a 3-3.
It's a 3/3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
put one in
that's-
front of it.
Another.
Quick,
3.
give his toy death touch.
And.
So you're about to make
yeah, I'll
6
pass.
saplings?
Fungi, yeah.
Same thing. I'm racist against spores.
I'm going to use a Saproling token because I don't have fungi, so.
And Nathan, I think
See?
you should move your Greaves to your commander before you pass.
You think?
Yes.
Because you don't want
You-
this to die. I don't.
You want
You
that
guys
to
don't want
die.
this to die anyway, so
Yeah, you're gonna want that to die, yeah.
why would you
Yeah,
be
why
saying
don't
something
you
though?
want it to die? You do want
Yeah,
it
why
to
don't
die.
you want it to die?
It
Yeah, I guess you're
does
right.
its thing when it dies.
I'll move it
Yeah.
and then I'll pass.
Yeah.
Vault
is
of
this
the
your friend, Ben?
Archangel.
Yeah, this is my friend.
Oh,
Long
I thought
time, yeah.
Ben said his friend was coming, but then you said you were playing, so I thought like you were here instead of his friend. I didn't
Oh,
realize it was the same thing.
Yeah.
You're tapped out, Surf.
What the fuck kind of question is that?
I'm just a simple question.
Answer the question.
I have a clue untapped.
Okay. Let's see. Use that to tap for double black. 1 and another black. Taking 1. Brave Pact.
Ugh.
Oof. Oof. That's worse
You're
than
gonna kill
Archfiend.
World Shaper though.
Yeah.
That is worse than Archfiend. Well, I don't know.
Yes, yes, it
It's
is.
not worse for me right now.
Move to combat.
Golbez got Sappos to sack. He's chilling.
He's got World Shaper.
And World
Um,
Shaper.
And a dredge. I got plenty.
Yep. Yeah, he's happy about that.
so we'll swing. Bartolome at how big's the Mycotyrant?
7/7. I'll mark it.
7.
My bad.
Okay. Yeah, we'll swing Bartolome down at you, Slubba. We'll swing Zurgo at Surf and Hinterland Sanctifier at you, Ben. Trigger. When Warrior comes in, we will also swing that at Surf, and then also I'll make 3 more toys, going up to 5, so gaining 4 off the bunny.
Okay. Anyone have anything before blocks?
Nope.
No.
All right. I'll block the 1/1 with my 0/3, and I'll block your commander with Weeping Angel.
That's not a creature, right?
Why not?
Didn't I cast a spell? Isn't that what it said? Oh, creature
You
spell.
cast a creature.
Ooh. Okay.
You want to take it back? I don't mind if they don't.
Yeah, I'll just send the 1/1 at you. I'll send Zurgo down at Ben, I guess.
Okay.
So, sir, if you just had the 1/1, Ben, you've got a 0/1 and a 1/1, and then Slubba, you've got a 5/4.
Block 1/1 with Weeping Angel.
Okay.
Block the 1/1. Take 0.
Is there any reason I shouldn't just block and try to kill it? I mean, I guess we have to sack an extra thing, but I don't really care about that.
What's coming at
Oh,
you?
Bartolome? Oh, you should
Yeah.
block Bartolome for sure.
Oh, you have Death Touch? Yeah, kill that shit.
Well, he's got a 7/7.
Well, he has a
Yeah.
Death Touch with Dredge, right? Does that thing have Death Touch?
No.
No.
Touch.
Oh. What am I thinking?
I
Oh,
guess.
Stinky
Oh,
Damn.
you can buff it up.
Oh,
What
yeah,
could
you
happen
could
here?
sap.
I can buff it up at instant speed
Yeah,
before damage.
that's not safe.
Yeah, he will definitely do that. I would just block with your Dredger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Okay, so Ben, you let Zurgo get. This is still in declaring blockers phase. I just want to make sure.
I also
So
have
Surf
first
blocked
strike,
the
so
1/1.
so
Yeah.
first strike that shuffles in. Well, it disappears, basically. Do you have
Yeah,
a
but
leaves
it's
trigger?
still.
Is it leaves? Yeah, you get your
Yeah.
Zurgo trigger. Not Grave Pact though.
But I still have an option once you've declared it as a blocker before the first strike
Oh.
damage. I still can sack it.
That is true. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. I just want to make sure. So Ben's taking.
No.
You
I'm
blocked Zurgo.
I'm blocking Zurgo. Yeah.
Okay, and then taking 0 from that, and then
Yeah.
the 5/4 you're blocking with your Dredge, which is a 1/1. Okay, yeah. So before damage, I'm gonna sack the 1/1 warrior to Bartolome, buffing it up, drawing a card, and then everybody has to sack a creature.
I will sack a fungi.
Sack mirror.
Sack nothing.
All right.
Actually, well, okay, so I have a death trigger on this. So put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. I'm putting the only creature card in my graveyard, Milliken, on top.
Do you have to?
I think so. It's not May, so.
Well, does it say up to 1? Let me read it.
Put target creature card.
Creature. I guess so. Weird. Okay.
And then let's see. I'll pass the turn there.
All right, untap. Did we take any damage? No, right?
No.
No,
Like from Zurgo? Okay.
no.
Be true.
Untap, upkeep. Draw. Cast this World Walker Helm for 1, 2, 3. If I would create one or more artifact tokens, I also create a map token. Map is 1 and sack to have target creature explore. And I could tap 2 and tap to make a token of a copy of a artifact token I control. So on cast, trigger these 2. So I'll make another clue. I don't make a map yet because this is not in play. And then I make a mirror. And then those 2 entering, along with this one entering, each cause me to surveil 1. So I'll surveil 1 3 times. 1 Marionette Apprentice. And I'll leave it on top the other 2 times. Okay, tapping 1 with Mirror, with Springleaf Shrimp to cast Soul Ring. So I'll make a clue and a mirror. And that will also make me 2 maps, I think. If I would create 1 or more artifact tokens, but yeah, these are separate instances, so I'll make 2 maps.
Ryan, I think you should sack some stuff before he makes too many mirrors. If you plan on dealing with Surf with your stuff.
He's only got 1 right now. I'm paying attention to it.
How many creatures do you have, Ryan?
I have 8.
I guess so. I did not play a land yet. Play this from Mori Vault as land for turn. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna cast the Mightstone and Weakstone. When it enters, I get to either draw 2. Why does it scan and then disappear? Does that happen to you guys?
Yeah.
It like scans
Yes.
and then goes black. Stupid spell tape. Okay, so I can either draw 2 or give a creature -5/-5 till end of turn. Don't feel like you have anything I can really target, Brian. Bartolome is a 5/5
Right here.
or bigger.
He,
Don't worry, you'll get
6/5.
to sack that in a minute.
Yeah.
A 6/5.
Yeah, that's not happening. I think I'll just draw 2. So that trigger, and then, yeah, so I'll draw first, and then I'll do my other stuff, which is investigate, make a mirror. So 1 tapped, 1 untapped. make a clue, make 2 maps. A 1 black. I'll cast Demonic Junker. It's got affinity, so costs many less. When it enters, for each player, destroy up to 1 creature they control. If I destroyed one of my own creatures, it gets 2 +1/+1 counters. Is this resolving on the stack? Okay, I guess uncast, I get my triggers, so make a mirror, make a clue, make 2 maps. And then if it's entering, then I'll target nothing for Ben. Sure, I'll hit your World Shaper. And
Alright.
Ryan, I'm going to target Bartolome.
Okay, in response, I will just sack everything except for Zurgo. So I'll sack 7 creatures.
Oh, wait, so that means Grave
Actually,
Packers?
I'll just sack Bartolome in response, and then the 5 toys, so 6 total.
Sorry, one more time?
So I'm gonna sack the 5, sack the 5 toys and the hinterland to Bartolome before he leaves. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so 7 creatures are dying of yours?
Yes, on my board.
Okay.
Or no, no, you're right. I only have to do 5 because you've got 3.
This is a
4,
vehicle.
5, 6. Yeah, so
I
I
have
only need to
6.
sack.
Yeah.
I'm sacking the 5 toys to Bartolome. That's it.
If you want to hit Nathan's commander or Slubba's commander, you can.
I'll have
do
6 die with Bartolome dying.
Yeah, he's.
But he
gonna
has
hit
7
6.
technically.
Well, when it
Could I-
resolves, he will only have 6.
Well, yeah, I'm destroying World Shaper.
Yeah.
Could I
Couldn't he sack
like
it in
sack World
response
Shaper?
so it wouldn't be
Like to
dying
the-
to his demonic junker though?
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
7.
so you have to do one more, Ryan. Because he can, like, the Demonic Junker is not going to happen till last. So he could sack the World Shaper, and then he's only going to lose 6 creatures. Do you follow?
Mm-hmm.
You going to change
Yeah,
anything?
I'll just sack the rabbit too. Then I'll just kill everything.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
respond to the Grave Pack triggers. It's not going to matter, probably, but... tap this thing for 2 Power Stone mana. It can't be used to cast non-artifact spells. I'll crack a clue for 1 mana while the Gadgeteer is still alive. I have 1 floating. And I'll crack another clue. Yep, that's it. Everything's dead.
All right. Everybody will take 5 from the toys dying.
and I'll get my lands back.
Yep.
Palace. Flamewar are pretty good against Grave Pact, at least.
Yeah, it's okay. He can still sack on my turn though.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least I killed his sack outlet.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But yeah, we can't really play any creatures until someone deals with that. Well, you could, but I don't recommend it.
I'll play a Marsh Flats, land for turn, pay 1, crack it. Grab a swamp. I'm gonna tap 5 to play Flamewar on its front side. Then I'm going to pay 1 to activate. So I'm gonna pay 1, discard my hand, and then put these 4 into my hand. So I'm discarding Neheb, the Eternal, and Bulk Up, which has Flashback 6. Alright, I'm gonna move to my end step. I descended this turn, so I'll put a counter on the Brass Tunnel Grinder and pass.
Alright, on tap.
Actually, sorry, mind if I, just before I pass, I'm gonna sack my Mind Stone and flip Flamewar. Good.
Hmm. Let's see. Okay. I am going to dredge. Thugs coming back. Milliken, Insidious Fungus, Swamp, Sylvan Library. That's 4. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a Moldervine Reclamation. And then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more for Mycotyrants. Equip the Greaves. And yeah, just move to end step. I'll make my fungi and I'll pass.
Untap, draw. Play a Shattered Sanctum as land for turn. Two, 3, 4, 5. Six for Osier Talk.
Hmm.
Pass.
Yep, good.
Yep.
Tap for a black for Viscera Seer.
Anything, Surf?
No, I don't have anything.
I'm gonna respond.
Tybalt Trickery? Do it.
Soul Shatter.
Oh. That's good.
Each player sacks a creature with highest CMC.
Jeez.
I guess it'd be, yeah, it doesn't work. I can't sack it to the Viscera Seer. Because then when it resolved, it would just be Zurgo, right?
Well,
does
the
that still
Viscera is on the stacks.
Yeah, I'm
so-
responding
yeah,
on
you're
the
right.
stack, so yeah,
Okay.
you can't.
Yeah, Osier Talk will die, and then Sleba, you'll just have to sack 2 things.
Okay. So high CMC and then another fun guy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then I'll draw 2 and gain 2 from this. That's all.
Uh, two at Ben, 1/1 at Surf.
Take it.
Mycotyrant.
Taking it.
After damage, I'll sack the 1/1. Let you draw, I guess. Sucks, but to the Viscera Seer. So you'll have to sack something else, Sleba.
So yeah, another one of these. Draw 1, gain 1.
I'll scry 1. Put that on the bottom. Then draw. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Okay, we'll do this on my upkeep. That makes more sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll activate Flamewar Vault. So I'll discard a card. It's gonna be this swamp. And then I will look at the top X, where X is the number of artifacts I control, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. It's like quarter of a demonic tutor. So I get one of these and the rest to the bottom randomly. That is okay. Yeah, it'll be that. Okay, I'm gonna look at the top again. Yeah, that's good too. Okay, go to draw step. Tap 1 for Thoughtcast. Draw 2. It's got affinity, so it costs 1. I don't know why it doesn't scan. It's Thoughtcast. You have a sack outlet currently. I'll play this Clearwater, actually, play it on the black side. pathway. Well, I don't really want to play any creatures into that thing, so I'll pass.
Okay. Swamp land for turn. Tap 5 for a Gilded Lotus. And tapping 5 for Insatiable Avarice. With its spree, I'm going to do both modes. So I'll search my library for a card, put it on top, and then I'll draw 3, lose 3. That's
Yes.
good.
Save us. Is Flamewar a Decepticon?
I don't think so.
Gotta be honest, I don't know
don't-
anything about Transformers.
I just said all I knew, which is the other word that is not Transformer. That's the extent of my knowledge, though.
I think so because I'm pretty sure Autobots are literally just trucks and cars.
Oh, so now you are an expert.
I think. I did say think. I
You're
don't.
like, let me check the guide. I don't have the most current one.
I bought the video game guide at Walmart for $40.
Did they sell those? Dude, when
I know
was
they
a
sell them
kid,
for some games.
video
Because
game
I remember
guides
when I
were
was a
like
kid, I
the
got
thing.
them for like Fable or something.
I remember when Game FAQs came out. Dude, that was like my most visited website forever. I used to have Nintendo Power back when magazines were a thing.
Ooh.
I know. Good times.
Okay.
Ben's like, what's a magazine?
Actually,
Like in a gun?
when I was a kid, I think I was like on the very, very tail end of magazines dying off.
Just Playboy?
Just I think there was like a video game magazine I was like super hyped about in like elementary school, but
Like IGN or something. They have a magazine.
Yeah, they did.
Dude, you guys want to know how old I am? When I started playing Magic, they had a magazine called Scry, but it was with an E on the end, like Scry. And that's what everyone would use to check prices, like for trades, because there was no internet. So it's like, you'd be like looking up the set. Yeah, it was kind of fun. Shout out in the comments if you know what Scry is. So I'm
all right,
not
Chaos
so
War,
alone.
Grave Pact.
Hooray!
Sure. I agree with that. Hopefully somebody has something for the Molder Vine though as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, in response, I'll just sack Zurgo and the toy to Viscera Seer.
You want to sack Zurgo?
Why are you sacking Zurgo?
Yeah. You're right. I'll just sack the toy, I guess.
Poor toy.
Well, at least I'll descend, so I'll take it.
All right, so I'll scry, and then everybody will take one.
I will sack, obviously, this. I'll gain 1, then take 1, and draw.
Yep. Then I'll shuffle Grave Pact and whatever permanent. Flip until I hit a permanent, yeah.
Yep.
But you don't flip until you just flip
No,
the
you
top.
just no, you just
flip
reveal the top. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Flip into Dictate of Erebos.
Yeah.
War Leader's Call.
Yeah. All right. Move to end step. Get a 3rd counter and transform this, and then pass.
All right, untap. Hmm. Any dredge? Nope. And draw. Land for turn. How many creatures? One, two, three. 3 for Enduring Vitality.
You got lots of mana.
Yeah. Let's see. And then I will bring out my commander again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lightning Greaves. I will tap 1, 2. How do I want to do this? Yeah, 1, 2 for Canker Bloom.
What's that do? I can't get it to discuss.
Pay 1, I can sack it to destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, or proliferates. I guess no reason to swing here. Yeah, I'll just pass.
And tap draw. Temple of Triumph. Slide for turn. Scry 1. Move that to the bottom.
And organize.
Tap for 3 for a redoubled Storm Singer. Everybody will take one. Currently, you have 0 blockers, right, Surf?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a way to cast artifacts at flash speed
Nope.
right now? Any way to make creatures at instant speed on board?
No.
Okay.
I would have to cast an artifact to make a mirror. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Move to combat, swing Viscera Seer at you, Zurgo at Ben. 1/1 warrior comes in. We'll send it at Slubba. Everybody will take one.
1/1 warrior.
I'll also make 2 toys, so everybody will take an additional 2.
I will block. It's just a 1/1, right? So block
Yep.
with Canker Bloom, or block with Enduring Vitality, I guess.
Okay. Surf, Ben, no blocks.
What's that, me? A 1/1?
A 1/1, yeah. Viscera Seer.
No, I'll take it.
All right. Before damage to you, Slubba, I'll just sack the warrior to Zurgo. Draw a card.
Wait, these are 2/2s. Do you have Warrior's Call?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. So yeah, 2/2, and then Zurgo is just a 3/3 still though, Ben, because he does have the 1/1 counter.
Yep.
That's why I just took that die off. But I should probably
See.
put it back on so I remember. Oh. So I can't, even though it wasn't declared as an attacker, I still attacked with the 1/1 warrior, correct?
No. I just looked that up, actually.
Okay. They could make
I
it less
wasn't sure.
confusing.
Yeah. It's the same as, like, it's the same, like, restrictions as, like, other instances of declaring attackers.
Since it wasn't declared.
Falls under the same, yeah, it falls under the same ruling, apparently.
Gotcha.
It doesn't seem intuitive to me. I would have agreed with what you said.
I don't.
I was reading Rafine though. Rafine says something like the number of attacking creatures, and that actually does count towards that.
Right, because they are attacking
weird.
creatures. They just weren't
Yeah.
declared as attackers. That's the distinction.
Yeah.
I'll tap for a black. I probably shouldn't even play this, but Blood Chief Ascension.
Sure. No response.
And then I'll move to Instep and put a counter on it since Ben lost more than 2. And pass.
Okay. God, what is even the problem?
Is there anything? Who's the threat right now?
You?
Like
Me?
the-
Who, me?
I mean, I don't. Did you read
think-
the enchantment he's got, Ben? And the amount of mana he can produce?
I know. He only has 1 sap rolling at the moment, and he only makes them at end step.
I have 2 cards in hand.
All right, I'm gonna do something on end step.
All right.
7. Overload Psychrift.
Oh.
On the end step too. Dang.
Overload Psych Rift.
No response.
I'm gonna respond. Actually, do I want to respond?
Psychriff's not gonna scan.
I got it to scan it for me. Can't remember where you had it at on the table, but it did scan. Well, now it's not.
I keep getting these stupid white cards that are sideways. Is that happening to you
Yeah.
guys?
I got
Yeah.
Preston's. I
How
got
is
Preston's stage.
Yeah, no response. Actually, I'll tap mana. Golgari.
Okay.
Yep. It's on end
if
step
it
though.
leaves the battlefield. Yep. So
Did that sapling have haste, or was it already out?
It's just not summoning snake yet.
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure.
Maybe blow up one of Surf's things before it goes away.
Oh, you think? Yeah, because it's.
Because we're gonna have nothing. He'll have his board.
Right. What's?
It's
Yeah, it's a better
fine.
plan.
It's fine.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Um,
What's the best thing?
the
Probably the
vehicle
It's got to be
goes
the
over
demonic
option.
junker.
crystal skull.
or a crystal skull. Yeah.
yeah, Crystal Skull.
Okay. So I'll do that,
Yeah, one of these two.
and I'll gain one and draw.
I'm also gonna respond. I'm gonna sack one toy to the Visitor Seer. So everybody will take one. Scry one. I'll leave that up top. And then I'll just sack the other one. Everybody will take one again.
Cool.
Okay.
Anyone have anything else?
Nope.
I guess Ryan, you're an end step.
Pass. Yeah, I have nothing else.
Well, you have
I
to
don't-
discard if you.
No,
over
I don't.
7.
That gives me. Ooh, nope. It does put 8.
You have 4.
You can play instance if you have anything.
I don't, unfortunately. I'll just discard this Hour of Reckoning, I guess. All right, now
The
pass.
skull is exiled Surf.
Is it? I thought it was destroy.
No, it's exile.
Okay. No,
Is it destroy? Am I stupid?
you're thinking
it
of
is
Haywire
destroy.
Might.
Oh, I'm thinking of Haywire Might. You're right.
Untap upkeep. Can't look at the top anymore. Ugh. Draw.
Good riddance.
Nah. Hmm. Yes, let's start off by paying 2. Three, 4. Cast the commander. Two, 3. I'll use the Flamewar Vault. I'm gonna discard this Master of Ethereum. And I will look at the top 6. 13, 14. What was I hoping for? Sorry. All right, I'll take this card. Cast Mox Amber. Trigger these two. I'll make a mirror. Make a map. No clue. So surveil one twice. Leave that on top. Move to end step. Trigger Golbez. I will return Master of Ethereum to my hand. His power is the number of artifacts I control, which is 7, 8, 16, 18. So everyone take 18.
Yep.
Damn.
Sorry, Ben. GG. And end turn.
All right. Untap. And draw. A land for turn. I will tap 1, 2, 3. Enduring Vitality. Then one, two. For a Skull Prophet. Another 2 for Lightning Greaves. And another 3 for Splinter Fright. Power toughness each equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now my total power, 3, 3, 4, is exactly 10. So I'll tap 1 to tap Mosswort Bridge to cast Underrealm Lich.
You can do that at any speed.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's true.
if you want. I mean, I just didn't know if you knew.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'll do that. I'll leave it. Though
Yeah,
you guys know.
No worries. You can pretend like we don't know.
Don't forget to untap the bridge.
Untap your bridge, though.
Yeah, thanks. And Lightning Greaves on Splinter Fright, I guess. Yeah, I'll leave. All right, yeah, pass.
Untap, draw. Plains is land for turn. 1 and a red for impact tremors.
Sure.
Tap the Ardenvale to tap the Fetid Heath for 2 black. 1 for a Viscera Seer. Everybody take 1. The other one for Blood Chief.
That's another one?
No, not on
Oh,
the
okay.
Blood Chief, just 1. Tap 3 for Zurgo.
Yep.
So everybody take 1. Then tap for 3 for redoubled storms. Everybody take 1. Move to end step.
Yep. Anything?
Yeah, I just got a counter on Blood Chief.
Okay. End step. Pay 2, crack a clue to draw. Pay 2 more, tap the World Walker Helm to make another mirror, which will make me another map. That's it. Tap upkeep, draw. Play Archwave Innovation as land for turn. Tap a blue, I'll tap the Archway to give my next spell Improvise. So I could tap artifacts to help cast it. So I'll tap 4 maps. And cast a Mystic Forge. I can cast artifacts off the top and colorless spells. I could pay 1 life to exile the top card. Alright, let's exile it. It's an Emery. Tap 2. Should cast a Tithing Blade. Everyone sacks a creature, 1 creature. I make a mirror and a map.
Sack the Enduring Vitality, becomes an enchantment.
Sack the Storm Singer.
3.
Oh, wait. I I kind of want to respond to that because I'm gonna lose my my creature, so
What?
lose the power from it. So I can't use
Oh,
this.
yeah.
So I'm gonna
Cool.
do that, and then yeah,
Yep, no problem.
I think it's probably GG's now anyway. But
Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna win right now, but we'll see. I don't know what you guys have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have one floating, but I'll activate Flamewar Revolt. Discarding Master of Ethereum. And looking at the top 23, 9,
Yeah.
16, 17, 18.
Do you have a way to kill his
21.
commander?
22.
no, I don't.
I'm good with scooping then, because
Okay.
he's just gonna do the same thing.
Yeah,
I am too short of
GG's.
killing you right now, Ryan, but I think I can get there.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
GG.
Yeah, GG's.
By supporting me on Patreon, you help me toward my dream of quitting my day job and opening my own local game store. You can earn credits that you can use toward in-depth and detailed deck reviews, one-on-one coaching sessions, custom tokens, and more. Thanks for your consideration. I truly appreciate your support.